hiccuping.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when did you last that day? Today when she checked out.
Look at how she's looking at Cindy.
I know. This was her little outfit for her pictures.
Oh my.
Little baby scrub.
Oh, how sweet. Adorable. Oh, look, and you filled it all
Yeah.
in. And that's something she'll get to keep.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Oh, good and tight. And she's a sneezer. And she's a sneezer.
I know, she's been sneezing since she got out.
How's she doing sleeping?
She's doing great sleeping. Yeah, other than did you tell her about the bad baba?
I didn't tell her, no.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell her about the bad baba.
Well, she's been on the infant. Not that it was bad, but it must have had something. It wasn't a good lot, that's for sure. And when I opened it up, it smelled funny. And they were so stingy with the bottles there. I think they want to keep track of every.
Yeah, that's what it is. Not that they're stingy.
Yeah, they want to keep track of every crumb and make sure, new mothers aren't overfeeding or underfeeding. And I popped open the bottle and it smelled funny. And I thought, well, they go through so much formula, and I heard it pop. So it must be okay, and I started to feed her, and she started to pierce her lips and not want it, but she's been taking the food good. But we had just started her with the Benki, and I thought maybe it was just a different nipple texture that was So she did end up taking an ounce, and shortly thereafter, all hell broke loose. Her stomach started to roll, and it just did not settle with her at all. And she started to cry, and it was really the first cry.
Yeah.
She started to cry, and
It must have been heartbreaking.
and that's just it. So then they had to come and pick her up for her picture, and I'm like, well, I don't want to send her with you because I said, I don't want her to be crying in the nursery in pain and nobody to soothe her, And the woman was like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll take good care of her and we'll try this and we'll try that. And when she left, I started to cry.
I got up and I go, what's wrong? Then she stopped crying.
Sobbing. So I ended up crying myself to sleep for 2 hours, and then they brought her back after the pictures.
No, she was upset about the baby.
I thought it was my fault that I gave her this stupid bottle
that didn't smell right,
and then I caused her that pain. I could have prevented it if I just
look at her looking at Cindy.
2 hours later, when they brought her back, they woke me up and my face was still all sopping wet from. I don't know if I was still crying in my sleep or if I was just still sopping wet.
You were still crying when I seen you. You were still teary and.
That was your mom's fault.
Yeah, it was. I should have said.
Well, that shouldn't have been giving that out.
So they took down the lot number and. Yeah. But when she pierced her lips, I should have said something. But I thought it was the pacifier.
Yeah, you didn't know because it's She had just told us that day or that night that it'd be okay to use a pacifier with her. That they need to suck on things,
Yeah, it's a natural instinct to suck.
And 4 of us smoke, and Larissa would get up. I can't breathe. I should go back to bed. And the poor kid, I feel so sorry now that I was so stupid.
Yeah.
In those days.
Everything, the drapes, the curtains, my underwear,
The clothes and the smell.
everything.
So I can't stand the smell myself. Maddie doesn't even know the baby's here.
No, she doesn't know.
She doesn't know the baby's here. You don't smell the
Hi,
baby.
Maddie.
You don't smell the baby. None of my love, honey.
Okay, let Mommy hold the baby, and she's gonna see it. Go to Mommy, darling.
I just want to say to Vic, you lost some weight.
I sure
You
did.
better.
The hard way.
The hard way.
Whoa, that was some rough
I
night.
hear about the labor.
Yeah.
You have to hear this. This is hysterical. I'm going to tell our baby story. Well, Wednesday night they had us go in. All they were going to do was soften my cervix.
Yeah.
And the next day they planned on inducing me.
Yeah.
Okay? So we get there at 6:30, get settled in.
You were supposed to go Wednesday, right? No,
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday night.
You went
Wednesday night.
6 o'clock.
6:30 at night.
6:30.
Yeah.
Okay, Wednesday.
So we went out to dinner, went and got to the
She
house.
was born on Thursday.
She was born Thursday morning.
Yeah.
So 6:30 at night we got there, and by the time we got settled